Hello everybody, Steven Rogers Lim here. Welcome back to my channel and video. Thank you so much for joining me once more. So today I will be reviewing this 1/6 scale figure by Hot Toys, which is Thor from the movie or from the version of Avengers Endgame, or otherwise known as Fat Thor or Chubby Thor. I would just call him Big Stomach Thor. So probably, as always, some general information before I go straight to reviewing this figure. I think everybody can see for yourselves that the hype has generally gone down, or I would say the interest is gone, I guess. I mean, simply because Endgame was released about 2-3 years ago. So I think that is one disadvantage of Hot Toys, is that they take a long time to gauge the interest by allowing a certain time. Actually, it's about 1 month for pre-orders to come in, and then it will take another 1 to 1.5 years for them to produce it or manufacture it, and sometimes it will be even more delayed. So from the time it starts to have pre-orders coming in, or when the movies has already begun, all the way until we actually receive the figure, it will be more or less about 2 years if I'm not wrong. So usually by then the interest, the hype will be gone, and you'll see many pieces of these toys or Hot Toys on the secondary market going for pre-order PO price or even lesser than that. So I think this is happening right now. I think it's more for Singapore. Internationally, I'm not sure how's the pricing like. So for Singapore, it's very obvious. When the pricing is down, everybody's trying to get rid and sell off their figures, so you can see that the interest is gone. But if you ask me, right, this is Thor. He is an integral part of the Avengers, or one of the main characters, I would say. So I would definitely still want to get it, no matter how gone the hype is or the interest is. I would like to still have it in my collection, actually. And I think the biggest draw to this figure, or the biggest attraction or appeal of this figure, is definitely the Mjolnir, the accessories, and the Stormbreaker. So there's that. Prices are pretty low for this now. If you want, you can easily get one. The resale secondary market, a brand new one actually, at quite a good price. So that's just some information for everyone, but I'm really digging this figure, and I'm really glad to have owned this figure. So let's get down to the review of this figure and its specific parts and accessories. Alright people, so on to the review of this figure. Now I think I want to bring everybody's attention to the lightning pieces first. By the way, before that, I want to mention I will not be showing any light up effect of the lightning accessories, whether it's the Mjolnir or the Stormbreaker or Thor figure itself. So I'll just be going through mainly the quality of the figure and the accessories, so I will not be showing any light up effect. Pardon me there, so sorry about that. So you can see that these are the lightning pieces. So I think these are the usual ones. They are also featured in they also have similar pieces in Avengers Infinity War Thor version. So whether it's at the chest area, these are the chest plates area, or these are the lightning effects, whether it's at the Mjolnir or the Stormbreaker, at the axe or the hammer areas, or even at the handle itself. So you can play around with all this for you to discover, but I want to bring everybody's attention more to, anyway, the quality is good as usual, it's flexible. Yet it's not easily breakable, not too rigid as well, but rigid enough to be firm. So as always, good quality. Now, as I was saying, I want to bring everybody's attention to these two pieces. So this, when I was unboxing this figure also, these two caught my eye. So what are they actually? So you can see that they are actually bigger, thicker, okay, they are less flexible. But so they are supposed to fix this on the Stormbreaker like this. So to give it the effect, I think it's quite nice, or something like that. But I can't seem to get the hammer part here. So according to the instructions, this is the hammer part. But I can't really get to seem to get it fit nicely. But I just want to tell everybody, I think you need more time for that. So I really like these two lightning pieces. Very different, if I might add. So some batteries included. So the clamp for the dynamic stand is here. So something else, I think Hot Toys has included 4 hand packs this time. Maybe there are more accidents with people breaking the hand packs. So 4 are given instead of 2. Something new and interesting. So these are the hands. So there are 4 extra hands or wrists that are provided in this figure. So as always, you can see the color, the texture is very lifelike, realistic. Quality is there, bendable but not breakable. Not easily breakable. So there's that for the wrist. So 8 are given together with the 2 that is clenched fist already on the figure. So these are usual, typical accessories provided by Hot Toys in the figure. Now I want to bring everybody's attention to the Mjolnir. So it has a light up effect. So the battery compartment is here. You need to unscrew it. So as mentioned, I will not be showing it, but I just want to share with everyone. Look at the details here, and I find this Mjolnir heavier. I don't know why, but it feels more durable as well. And then there's some weathering effect. So this is definitely a must-have. A bit concerned though. This is a pleather part. So as always mentioned, as always that I mentioned, hopefully it lasts as long as possible before it starts flaking or disintegrating. So excellent Mjolnir here. I think very similar to the one included in the Endgame Captain America, but it just feels heavier. I don't know why, or maybe I'm wrong. Nonetheless, excellent accessory. So this is the Stormbreaker that is included in this figure. There are customs out there. So I don't know how this weighs or the size is like as compared to those, or even the size compared to the Infinity War Thor figure. It comes with a Mjolnir as well. So probably I will do a comparison video between this Thor and the Infinity War Thor. But nonetheless, beautiful accessory here if you ask me. This is a must-have. I think it is light up as well, if I'm not wrong. Sorry, let me double check. Take a quick look at the instructions. Is it light up? Yep, it is. So it is actually somewhere here. So as mentioned, I will not talk too much about the lighting up effect or the battery. You can always look at the instructions for that. And I have also posted the complete video of every page of the instructions on the unboxing video as well, so you can take a look at that. So I just want to tell everybody that this quality, the details are excellent. Definitely beautiful Stormbreaker. It never hurts to own another Stormbreaker. Sorry, trying to focus at the bottom here, but I can't seem to get it focused. Anyway, yep, finally got it focused. So this is how the base of the handle of the Stormbreaker looks like. Okay, Excellent accessories there. So now on to probably the figure stand first. Leave the best for last. The figure, I'll talk about it last. So this is the Endgame Thor display stand. So as mentioned, I think the design is quite nice. The texture is nice. The design is very unique. So 2021 Hot Toys Marvel. So this is a dynamic stand that is provided. Oops, I think the cap for the top just came off loose. So this is how the dynamic stand looks like. So I think I'll just mention it here, like in all my videos, I'm not a fan of dynamic stand because the clamp, I mean it gives you flexibility whether you want to use it or not, and for many different poses. But the clamp, if you clamp onto the figure for too long, no matter how much they reinforce this or soften this with sponges, I tend not to use it. So if you clamp it on the figure, let's say you clamp it on Thor, so you always spoil this part of the figure since the pressure is constantly there. So I tend not to use it. So I'd rather use it like this, so Thor would just be leaning on the display stand like this. That's good enough for me. Or if I want, I could always get a simple under groin grabber kind of display stand at the bottom. Yep, that's that for the display stand. So on to this Thor figure now. I just want to let everybody see the head sculpt. I think it's beautiful. Together with the head, the eyes, the nose, everything, the mustache, the beard. Yep. Just all around look. I just want to let everybody know, show everyone that I think this sculpted hair is definitely beautiful. I think sculpted hair, I prefer sculpted hair compared to rooted hair. I think it's nicer. And you can see that it is quite flexible, so it's not too rigid or hard, and that you can break it easily. It's not brittle at all. So I'm just glad that, you know, I think Hot Toys does put all this into consideration when producing and manufacturing toys. So it's not entirely hard, brittle, where it can break easily. So it allows for some flexibility, absorption of force, so that it will not break if you exert too much force on it, whether it's purposely or accidentally. So all around look at the figure. So there's a battery compartment here as well. As mentioned, you can always look at the instructions manual for more details. So I just want to let everybody take a look at the figure all around. So in case you don't already know, you can always remove this and put it with one of these lightning versions on the figure. Yep. So these are like buttons. You can remove them and replace them with the piece just now. So you can look overall, all around, great details there. So I'm touching this figure, right? It feels like it's plastic, rubbery kind of sensation. So I'm not sure if it's pleather, if that's what you all are wondering or thinking. So pleather is basically plastic plus leather, so fake leather. So as always, I hope that this will last for as long as possible. It feels kind of like pleather, but I'm not sure myself. As mentioned, just hope that it will last on the Thor figure. So all around look, that's how the figure looks like at the bottom, underneath the boots. Marvel 2021 Hot Toys Private Limited. Right, I think the details are there, even though it looks a bit plain, but I guess Thor's outfit or costume is meant to be like that. Fat stomach protruding, you can see from the side view. I really can't wait to pose it beside Iron Man and Captain America especially, and recreate the Endgame final fighting scene between Thanos and our three Avengers, Captain America, Thor and Iron Man. Beautiful figure. Can't wait to pose it also with the Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Alright, last but definitely not least, I want to talk about the cape. I think it's excellent. You can see for yourself. I think this is one of the better ones I've seen. Anyway, this is I think this is the newest Hot Toys figure with a cape. So I'm not surprised. The quality is improved. Just gotta be careful if you are storing it or displaying it. All these cloaks or capes, they do get folded easily. Based on my own experience, I'm not sure. I haven't tried ironing to straighten the capes before. I think it might spoil it, so I never did it. So the drawback or the disadvantage is it gets folded easily. So you need to take care of this cape, especially when putting them back in storage. I think posing them is quite easy. It's just free flow, right? I mean, not free flow. I just let the cape hang. Yep, let the cape hang freely, so they wouldn't fold easily. So you can see for yourself, this is a pretty nice cape. The color, the texture, the design is quite nice. So I think Hot Toys is upping its game as well in terms of producing quality capes. So I think you can see for yourselves, everybody. Excellent figure there. So this is Thor from the movie Avengers Endgame. Can't wait to pose it with the other Avengers. Beautiful head sculpt there too. Excellent toy. Alrighty people, thank you so much for joining me at my review video for this 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure, Thor from the movie Avengers Endgame. I think I mentioned before previously, the beginning of the video, you should get this figure. I mean, of course, if you are interested in Marvel, in Endgame, in Avengers, in Thor. So for me, ever since Infinity War, I got that version and I got this version, so I don't think I will miss out on any versions of Thor. So I think this is worth collecting. Probably, I mean, if the hype is down, if you have no longer any more interest or even passion for this figure, yep, I agree. Don't buy it. Buy it only if you are comfortable or interested in it. But I would say overall, this is an excellent figure. Be it the accessories, the quality of the accessories, the figure, the head sculpt, everything. I mean, as mentioned, this is Thor, one of the main integral characters of the Avengers. So I mean, go ahead and get it. You never know how the pricing will be like next time as it gets rarer. Right now it's quite abundant or plentiful on the secondary market. I mean, it's been released since quite a few weeks ago. So all those that you find are usually on the resale market, or I think some of the merchants or sellers will still have them. But nonetheless, I recommend you to get it if you really want to, for the price is still low now. Anyway, this has been Steven Rogers Lim here. I think I've talked too much. Thank you so much for joining me. Steven Rogers Lim here, signing off. My next video will be definitely a comparison video for this figure. I think I will compare it with definitely Captain America and Iron Man, the three main characters, or I would say the leaders, so-called, in the Avengers organization. I mean, the three of them fought Thor in an epic battle in Endgame, so I'll definitely be doing a comparison video of those three figures together, So I hope you can join me at my next video. Steven Rogers Lim here, signing off everybody. Take care, goodbye, and as always, don't stop collecting. See you people, bye bye, take care.